Today, if you want to see the ocean, you can open Google Maps and find it in seconds. You've seen it in movies, photographs, and documentaries your entire life. But imagine living in a world where none of that existed. You've spent your entire life walking through forests, rivers, grasslands, and mountains. Then one day, after weeks of traveling, you climb a hill and suddenly the world seems to end. In front of you stretches an endless sheet of blue. No trees on the other side, no mountains in the distance, no visible ending at all, just water meeting the sky. What would you think you were looking at? A giant lake? A flooded world? The edge of reality itself? Because at some point in human history, somebody became the first person to see the ocean, and they had absolutely no idea what it was. What's fascinating is that they probably heard the ocean before they ever saw it. Imagine walking across coastal hills and hearing a strange roar echoing through the air. Not thunder, not wind, not an animal, something deeper, something constant. As you move closer, the smell changes too. The air becomes salty, the wind feels different. Then suddenly, the landscape opens, and there it is. Waves crashing endlessly against the shore, water moving in ways no river ever could. The ocean wasn't just a sight, it was an experience. A sound, a smell, a force of nature unlike anything most humans had encountered before. Now here's where things get really interesting. Early humans lived in a world of boundaries. Rivers eventually ended. Forests gave way to open land. Mountains stopped at the horizon. But the ocean seemed different. It stretched beyond sight itself. For the first time, people may have encountered something that looked infinite. Standing on a beach, staring at the horizon, there was no way to know where the water ended. Some ancient people may have believed it went on forever. Others may have imagined unknown lands or supernatural worlds hidden beyond the horizon. The ocean wasn't just water, it was mystery made visible. At first, the ocean must have seemed intimidating, but humans quickly discovered something remarkable. The shoreline was full of food, fish trapped in shallow pools, shellfish hiding among rocks, crabs crawling across the sand. Unlike hunting large animals, these resources were often easier to gather and available year-round. Archaeologists have found evidence that coastal humans were harvesting seafood tens of thousands of years ago. The same ocean that looked frightening from a distance became one of humanity's most reliable sources of survival. What began as a mystery slowly became an opportunity. But eventually, humans became curious. The mystery wasn't what the ocean was anymore. The mystery became what was on the other side. That simple question may have changed history forever. At first, people stayed near the coast. Then came rafts, then boats, then journeys into waters where land disappeared behind them. Imagine the courage that required. No maps, no compass, no guarantee of survival. Yet humans kept going. They crossed channels, discovered islands, and eventually connected entire continents. The ocean that once looked like the end of the world became a bridge to new worlds. The next time you stand on a beach, look toward the horizon for a moment. It probably won't seem mysterious. You already know what's beyond it. But tens of thousands of years ago, that same view may have been one of the most astonishing sights any human had ever witnessed. An endless world of moving blue stretching beyond imagination. And somehow, instead of fearing it forever, humans chose to explore it. But what do you think? If you were the first human ever to stand before the ocean, would you have stepped into the unknown or stayed safely on shore? Let us know in the comments.